Hi everybody, it's Don. Well, I went in for my biopsy last week on Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yes, instead of Friday, it turned out to be Thursday, 2 weeks ago. Then I went on my trip, and then I came back, and now I'm in Elliott Lake, Ontario. And the biopsy so far, people have been asking me, so I thought I'd fill everybody in. The only result I've gotten back yet from my biopsy is the actual test results of the biopsy, which means they didn't, like they took the biopsy out and and now they're reporting on how the biopsy went as opposed to what the results of the biopsy were, if you know what I mean. So, because they have to do two reports. One is, from the biopsy itself, were there any complications? Were there bleeding? Was there anything like that? And I just literally just read it, and everything is going on that came out good. The CT scan says really done well tolerated the procedure. Patient was fine, responsive, and no bleeding, no complications, no nothing from the test itself. And the test was successful. And if you remember when I mentioned that the doctor said that the growth itself that they're looking at was really, really small. Not just tiny, it was small, which is good news, right? So he did the test, and he reported that everything's fine, and he sent it off for the actual testing of the biopsy now to get the results back. So I don't expect to see too much. It usually takes about 3 weeks or so before something will show up, and it'll show up in on my chart thing that we have here in Canada. It's a thing that you can just go on and you can see all your appointments with the hospital. You can see your upcoming test schedules. You can see all your test results, your blood work. You can go over it yourself, which is really great. I like, it took a while for me to sign up for it, but once I signed up for it, I did like it, that I can see all this stuff ahead of time. And you know how you forget sometimes? You'll write down an appointment and then you'll forget it. Well, I can just go on my chart and there it is. I know when it is. I know what time it is. I know if it's a phone appointment, an in-person appointment, or something along those lines. But yeah, no real results yet from the biopsy. I'm still feeling pretty good. Got around Disney, no issues. Outwalked all the young people, and I mean outwalked them. They were all by midday just starting to die. The heat and the walking and the standing just started to get to them. And it didn't get to me. I was, let's go, I'm ready to go. I guess walking those 10,000 steps I normally do every single day really helped, because we averaged anywhere from 28 to 35,000 steps a day. So yeah, we were doing pretty good. I kept an eye on my step counter, and it was really high that week. And we had a good time, but I'm feeling good. I cannot complain about the way I feel right now. I still feel healthy. If somebody told me there's something growing inside me, that I would never know. That's how I feel right now. So good for that. I'm one more day here, and then we drive back tomorrow. I kick my son out of my house for a whole week. I get my house back, and then I am off to Europe, where I meet up with some friends of ours. Tony's going to be there, and some special surprise guests. I'm not even going to, but you'll probably recognize them right away when we get out there. I'm not going to tell you who they are, but you got to stay tuned for those videos. And we're going to be doing a 12-day cruise on the Regal Princess out there. Tony gave me a shout and asked me to go, and I said, sure, all right, why not? Didn't know all this other stuff was going to happen, but heading out there on the 30th of the month, and so that'll be a fun experience. I don't know what Tony wants to do out there. Whatever he wants to do. I know he would like to get out and see a few of the historic sites and things like that. So his first time in that area. We're just gonna have fun, and so that might be my last cruise for a few months at least. And so I'm gonna make the most of it, just like I made the most of my Disney trip, just like I'm gonna make the most of spending time here with my family. And yeah, that's my health update. I feel good. A biopsy was done. Apparently I successfully did my biopsy, and I did not have complications from it. As far as the actual results of the biopsy, no idea yet.